Nakore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nakore is the African Adinkra symbol for truthfulness, and the clothes speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nakore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NakoreApparel.com. That's Nokore Apparel.com.
Nakore, apparel for truth tellers.
You are now tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Yo, this is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct with episode number 352 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast. The DMST podcast is back. Thank you to everybody tuning in earlier than usual on the Sunday on YouTube or Facebook Live. And thank you to everybody. Your light ain't on. I just realized that.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And thank you to everybody.
I said, who the dark nigga at the bottom?
Thank you to, I thought it was somebody in here trying to rob me. I'm like, who the hell is this nigga over there creeping? But thank you to everybody who's tuning in throughout the week.
Nigga trying to charge his phone up and fucked everything up.
Yeah. Apple Podcast, Stitcher, TuneIn, Radio app, no whooshka. Anywhere, wherever, however you get your podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in this week. Playboy, how you feeling?
Feeling great, man. Playboy the DJ, Playboy DA DJ. Another week, another show, man. Ready to get it in. Let's get it.
All right, Dev, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Let me show off for the camera, man.
Yeah, man.
Feeling good. Got my shit in from China. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Got my little shipment in. You know what I mean? But I'm feeling good, ready to go.
All right. Yeah, the jersey is nice. I'm going to get one of those. I do wish we could have, one put together by the time we got to Vegas.
Yeah. We good. Sure. Levels is good.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, Playboy, how was your week?
Week been cool, man. Just grinding, man. That's all I'm really on right now. Just trying to get back afloat, get the head above water, and that's about it, man. Just taking care of business, man. That's my focus right now. So week was cool.
All right, Dev, how was your week?
Week was all right, man. I spent the whole week in Florida.
When y'all get back?
Yesterday. Man, I'm so delirious. Yesterday morning. We got back in good time, but we stayed up all Friday night. So I pretty much slept all day yesterday. Yeah. From 9 to 4. Then was up again all night and then slept through to the middle of today. So it's been a weird sleep schedule, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool, man. Just chill, relax. We still had to do some work stuff, some interviews and stuff like that for different people applying for jobs and stuff. So I couldn't do everything, but the kids had a great time, man. When they went to Universal Studios, everything else I went to. Man, we went on the airboat, the Gator airboat ride, and that's one of the best experiences I've ever had. Every time I go to Florida, I'll do it. Every time I go to Florida or Louisiana, I'm doing it. It's a dope experience, man. Yeah. I can't even explain how because it's almost like you never feel, unsafe on the boat. You know what I mean? But you just out there.
You feel a little more unsafe when it's a gator out circling that.
It was a couple.
I seen the pictures.
Yeah, it was a couple.
The videos rather.
But I don't know. You sit kind of up and stay. You're not like. It's not what I thought it would be. You know what I'm saying? It was like the water version of when the people be in Africa and they just drive through the safari. It's just you feel like you visiting an area that you're not supposed to see. It's weird. It was a cool experience though, man. Right. And the wildlife and the different. I don't know. It's just different. It was cool. I love water anyway, so.
Y'all better leave them gators alone.
Yeah, it was cool. One of them was dead.
Up in Florida.
Yeah, one of them was dead. They lost. The dude said they lost in a fight to a 9-foot gator the day before. It was a 7-foot gator. It was laying on his back, bloated. They had to get it cleaned up.
Yeah.
But it was off to the side, dead as a donut, boy.
Yeah.
But it was dope. It was dope, man. It was really cool. So, Other than that, man, Florida at this point in time is nothing but rain and more rain. But when I saw the homie Ed, he in Tampa. That was about an hour from where we was at Davenport. So when I saw the homie Ed,
when is his
man,
ass coming to Cleveland? I keep saying
man,
that.
Ed ain't been back since like 2015.
Yeah,
man.
I know. I can tell.
Yeah.
But one of these times when he actually do come to Cleveland, man, he got to sit down with us.
Ed
is
down
a
with
fucking hilarious ass
That's my
dude.
nigga, man. When I saw the whole him and his family, it was cool, man. It was up there for a couple
only
hours.
like an hour drive between Orlando and Tampa.
Yeah,
Even
and I was in Davenport.
Maybe
so
50 minutes or something like that.
It's like that normally.
Okay.
But one thing about
I think you're gonna I-4 or whatever.
Yes, it's 4. But Orlando is resorts, trailers, and Disney World.
And they got a downtown. They got a nice downtown.
It's okay.
They got a nice. I had a good time.
It's okay downtown. It ain't no better than
Cleveland. But the last time I went though, Cleveland was still kind of bringing theirs together a little bit more. It was
and there was absolutely nothing going on when I went down. We went to dinner down there. It was cool.
I bar hopped down. It was the weekend of the Cavs Orlando conference finals. So 2009.
Yeah. Oh, that was 14, 15 years ago. Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. So I was kicking in and bar hopping and stuff. But
so it was. I mean, it was a cool experience. I mean, downtown Tampa, got to see Tampa a little bit. You know what I mean? So, it was cool, man.
Tampa's cool too. I like Tampa.
I love.
I would move to Tampa. I could live there.
I love you. Respect the whatever. Florida.
I like water, but see, I don't want to go to Florida at this point, but just because a bunch of different things or whatever, different issues. But it's just when you fly into Tampa, it's so beautiful. The way you come in over the water and stuff like that. Flying into Tampa is so beautiful, and it's water everywhere. I just got used to it living down in South Carolina, right on the coast. You know, right in that Hilton Head area. So I kind of grew accustomed to it. So I love Tampa.
And I think the problem was me going down there this week, Leah too, because Leah always down to move somewhere else. But we both was like, oh, hell no. Because all we got was either 100 degrees or typhoon. And hell no. That's no way to live. I'm not living in 100 degrees. I'm talking about that oven hot. You open it. You know you cook chicken.
It's very humid in those areas.
You know you cooking chicken and you open up the oven and you're like, ooh, shit. You
gotta wait for a second.
That's how I feel every time you open the door. Yeah. And then the rain ain't the same, brother. This ain't your granddaddy's rain.
It's like, at least where I lived in South Carolina, it was like it didn't rain a ton, but like when it rained, and it's like even if it's an hour, that hour's worth of rain comes down something nasty.
Nasty.
I've seen parking. I've had to walk out of my job before, and the whole thing is flooded because we were in the low country too, so we was only this much above sea level. So when it rains hard, super fast, it can't hold it. I've had to walk out of my job before down there and take my shoes off because that's how much water is in the parking lot. Basically, so I'm walking in like ankle high, deep, or a little bit more water because that's how hard it rained for 45 fucking minutes.
Yeah, I'm cool. That alone, that was a lot. That was and trying to drive through it, and you plan stuff. They spent half their time at Universal Studios raining in ponchos. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is the benefit of it?
And you had to pay $500 per person to get in.
No, you're not bullshitting. For 3 people, it's $500, and they shut some of the rides down and shit. And it's like, what the fuck?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm sure it's cool, whatever. But
it has its advantages and stuff. And I mean,
of
course, you get your hurricane shit.
Yeah, so. You realize every place has their like major disadvantages and advantages though, because like it's. You like I'm going out. Me and Leah's going out. We getting ready. We went out downtown Orlando. It's raining the entire drive. It rained up until we got to the restaurant. But like, how the hell you a black person? Your black woman got her hair done.
Yeah, it ain't getting wet
in the rain
or the humidity.
In the humidity, man.
Yeah, in the humidity, nah, that ain't happening.
She like, let's hurry get this restaurant and get back home. I'm like, I got you.
Right.
So, but we ended up stopping raining like it always does in Florida, and then all of a sudden, we was able to like walk by our little pond down there. It was cool, man. It was a cool trip, cool family trip. The DC area is still my favorite non-Cleveland area. The DMV.
Really? I still ain't never been there.
It's my favorite area. It's like a combination of the South and the North. It is the like
DC?
a perfect, like the whole DMV, Virginia, DC. I haven't been into Maryland as much, but definitely Virginia. When you go, you get the Virginia Beach aspect, but then you get into like Norfolk, Newport News, Hampton. It just reminds you of here.
It do. And
it's
like
a perfect combination in the North and the South.
And it's a touch of the South too because of the way the roads are
and the way it looks.
And the way it looks.
Yeah, and then you get into a street though, like you don't get too many Warrensville Center roads where you driving down the street and it's just residential for 4 miles. You know what I mean? You can keep making rights and lefts down residential streets.
Right.
You don't get to, you go to different cities, you start realizing how different they set up and how unique that Midwest, Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, Columbus, Detroit setup is. You can go for miles on a single street and down each left to right as you're going down these streets. Every street is residential. You get down south and you realize you got these long winding roads. You got development, long winding road development, long winding road development. You know what I'm saying? Shopping center development. It's like, nigga, what about just, don't nobody live on East 31st, East 32nd, East 33rd? Like you don't live. Right. You don't get that in the South a whole lot. But VA has that mix of both. So, but anyway, it's a cool trip, man. Relax, pool time. Got, Mackenzie figured out she could swim a little bit more. She stuck her head under the water a little bit more. Alyssa chilled. It was fun, man. Leah got to kick it with her sister, so it was a cool trip.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Can't be mad at it.
What about you, bro? How was your week, man?
Everything been cool, man. We just everything we doing is I hate talking about wedding stuff every week, but it's like that's what everything's coming up to. It's just yesterday was the 4-week mark, so we 4 weeks out, and we had our yesterday was like the deadline we gave people if they want to RSVP. So if we ain't got your RSVP, visit the website and still get us a gift, I guess. I mean, I keep saying numbers.
We got to get y'all a gift.
Numbers matter.
You like regular M&Ms or peanut M&Ms?
Regular. The big bag, though. The big bag. Give me the Halloween size. You know what I'm saying? It's just numbers matter, man. And we need to have.
What y'all looking like? Y'all look at it.
Well, how many total right now?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll be over 130 now.
Okay.
We had a final push. We'll be over 130. And then, you gotta, you take care of your vendors, the ones that's gonna be there all day. Your photographer, your videographer, your DJ. You gotta pay for them to eat and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, it passed, and so I mean, it's people that we both know in this room. All of us know that I was dead ass sure it was gonna be there, and I've talked to them, and I'm gonna get it done. But you ain't RCP, brother. I can't. Ain't nothing I can do. I'm just so. But yeah, so I'm starting to make some calls now for some people that we can't offer the plus one, just because we got a certain number that we was budgeted for, and I mean at some point
it is
what it is, so
sorry,
we tried our best, if you in a relationship long term, something like that, then boom, obviously significant other, but for somebody that just wants to bring a date or a friend or something with them, I don't think I can do it right now.
Do they got to pay?
Right. I ain't even that. I guess you could pay for your own.
Bring me 140. You in this bitch, nigga? Right. What you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, I guess technically somebody could, but yes, we got to start making that now. But yeah, we spent like last Saturday. We went to like Hobby Lobby and we finding a few final things. I mean, it's just this whole process. I mean, how do you want your table to look for pictures? And little stuff we bought out there that she went, this would look good for the table, or little stuff. And it's just, I just want to eat. I just want to say I do eat, dance, and go home, but everything costs. Everything got a price. Like I said, numbers matter at this point. So I'm starting to make those phone calls now to say, hey, sorry, people, can't, I couldn't do it. I mean, there are first cousins I didn't invite. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It's gonna be a good time though, but yeah, so we're gonna have a pretty full house out there. It's gonna be dope, and so we getting everything together. Everything wise with the wedding and how we want that to go, and who walking out with who and what orders, and are we doing this? Are we doing we doing a little sand unity ceremony and stuff like that. We bought that the other day. And
who I'm walking out?
I think in the order, I don't know. I think we already got you. We already know who you got coming out with, because we putting you with the tallest one out of all her bridesmaids. Okay. But yeah, it's just just all of that songs. I mean, it's it's never ending.
Yeah,
Songs.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
what are y'all walking out to? What are you walking out to? Hey, what are y'all gonna come in at the reception? Hey, what are you dancing to with your mom? What are you dancing? I mean, it's just it's never ending. The amount of stuff you really think about for the whole day to just kind of go through, and then we'll be all right. That's it. I mean, that's literally it. 4 weeks, man. 4 weeks, and that shit's gonna be here. We 2.5 weeks from Vegas, 4 weeks from the wedding. I mean, it's gonna be here.
I gotta make my final touch payment, man.
Yeah, you could do it. Yeah, like I said, we could do it the day we pick it up.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, really?
Yeah, we do it the day we pick it up.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just do that.
That's what I'm
shit on
doing.
Friday.
You know, I'm covering.
I'm
my
just do mine on
dad's
Friday. Fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, if you, of course, if you anybody, you can go there anytime and just take care of it. But you could do it the day.
So Friday we'll be trying on everything. Is that what it is?
Well, you can go get your tuts when they call you. So it comes in that week. So they can call you on that Monday, that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and they say, "Hey, your tuts is here, so you can come pick it up."
Okay.
So and you try it on when you're there.
Okay.
Just so that they know if they got to make any last minute changes or whatever. So you try it on when you're there, and then you take it with you and just do back on that Sunday. And then the Friday, we'll rehearsal dinner, 5 o'clock out there at the place. Well, rehearsal out at the place, and then I'll do something for all of y'all, all the fellas. I'll do something for all of y'all. We'll go somewhere and eat. Probably somewhere towards where the house is in Ohio City. We'll figure out something to go eat, and then we got the house. You know, just be chilling.
Yeah, bet.
Yes, sir.
I'll get everything else together on Saturday as far as how the dressing and all that stuff, where we gonna be for stuff like that, because it's a whole other story. But I mean, we can dress there, but it's like I said, it's a point. It's a story with that too. But that's it. That is literally it. A few weeks and it's done.
Yeah, man.
It's done.
That's what's up, man.
I keep saying, if I ain't said it before, I say it again. I appreciate everybody that's taking part in it. I appreciate everybody that's pulling up. I mean, all of it. I really, really do, because it's not an easy task. It's not even an easy task asking y'all to come up with money to even do a suit or something like that, to be in the wedding and stuff like that. So I don't take it lightly, you know. So I appreciate everybody.
But it's an honor, man.
you, brother.
You know,
Yeah,
it's an honor.
brother.
And when somebody wants you in one of the most special moments of your life, you know, it's an honor, man. So.
But yeah, that's it for me.
Do I get to sing? She's your queen to be. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just bust out with motherfucker.
Destroy the mama start swinging on niggas.
I mean, look. Everybody stand up. She just come walking down like, hey, it's you could if you wanted to. I'm gonna start doing like this. I keep joking. I'm gonna do like a lot of the married guys do. Hey, I'm gonna check with my wife. So I'm gonna check with her. I'm gonna check with Corlicia, and whatever she say, I'm gonna put it on her. So you know, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
It's gonna be
I'm
dope,
excited
man.
though.
It's gonna be a great time.
I'm excited. Started writing vows last night.
Oh, this thing. Oh,
Okay. I wasn't. Hey, look.
We're not going traditional. We're going from
No,
the heart.
we writing our own vows.
So
yeah.
I was sitting here and I wasn't gonna say nothing. Only thing I want to happen that day
It's tears.
is for you to unequivocally just completely let all your emotion go. That's all I want.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
When I look into your eyes, I
Right.
see the future. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
Niggas gonna be that bitch.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, we writing. You know, we doing our own vows. So I started. You know, doing an outline of that last night and stuff. And yeah, man, this shit is real. Shit is real.
Yeah, man. I just know in that moment it's gonna be way different.
I know. Oh yeah.
It's gonna,
I agree. I agree.
I have never seen Brainstorm shed one tear in my life.
I agree. You know, and even as much as I talk about it and everything like that, or joke about it, I mean, it's a very good chance I might be out there shedding a tear or two. I mean,
You know what?
I might have to drop a thug tear. You know what I'm saying? Denzel and Glory. Denzel and Glory.
Right, sitting there like,
the one tear. Yeah. Yeah. I might have to drop a thug tear. We'll see.
You know, that's what's up, man.
We'll see.
It's
But
gonna
yeah,
be dope,
I'm-
man. I can't
like
wait.
I said, it's, you know, it's that, and you know, everything about it, man. You know, it's not the easiest thing to plan, but you know, I was telling y'all some stuff before the show. It ain't the easiest thing to plan, but you know, it'll all be worth it at the end of the day. You know, my parents get to sit there. They get to be at a ceremony for one of their kids, and you know, we get the family together, and it'll be a good time. But enough about that.
Yeah, man.
I know Titan was texting me about some of our Bible services that we got to have in Vegas. I'm dead ass packing my Bible. Y'all think I'm joking until y'all see it on the counter out there in the room.
Well, you don't have to. They got them in every hotel room.
They do.
In the drawer.
But, I like mine. Mine got the highlighter stuff in there and everything.
Hold on.
The pages is worn.
Hold on. The black, the red one, or the gray one?
I got the gray one.
The gray one. I got the gray one.
Yeah. So I mean, the pages is the little.
Mine's
tattered.
on my phone, baby. So I got it with me. I keep it on me.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a 9mm. You know what I'm saying?
At all times.
I keep the Bible on me at all times.
I don't go nowhere without my shield.
Nowhere. Without my Redeemer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, like I said, y'all think I'm playing. It's gonna be out there, man. We gonna be covered. When we in Vegas, we gonna be covered.
You see me handing somebody my phone. It ain't for a number. Go to Isaiah 22 verse 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to save you. Them the only numbers I want is your Bible verses.
Psalms 83:18.
Yeah.
The meek shall inherit the earth.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. So hey, but it's all good, man. I'm
And the
looking
thick
forward to it.
selling hair. You know what I'm saying? Selling the hair. These ones. I'm joking, man.
I take no part in
This is all jokes. These are all
jokes,
jokes,
man.
But no, it's all good, man. I mean, y'all found out that y'all gonna be that summer league going on, so y'all looking forward
Yes,
to going to
sir.
summer league games out
I
there.
can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Imani
That's
Bates.
different. It's different. It's an experience. I mean, even if they're going on during the day, I might even pop in for some of the games during the day.
You know they're going during the day.
Yeah,
so I might just
because
pop
it's an
in.
experience. I've never been to summer league.
Yeah.
I'm out there, and it just so happen to be going on.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go.
I might pop in. I'm definitely Friday during the day. I'm hoping to be able to pop in during the day. In the evening if the Cavs is playing. But I'm thinking, unfortunately, it's probably going to be Saturday. But we'll see.
Sure, make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
I'm going with you, dog.
All right.
I'm there.
Bet.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, what we got going on for the week?
It's a lot going on.
We've been back. How was y'all? Oh, real quick. How was y'all Father's Day?
Father's Day was dope for me. I guess I can go first. I wound up going on my bro house. Shout out to Pooh, and they wound up grilling hot dogs, bratwurst, steak, ribs, burgers, chicken, sides, and a game of spades. I gotta get. Oh, bro, I thought about you. To this day, even though we only played like 2 or 3 games, me and Dev are undefeated.
Yeah, we're undefeated, man. We got to keep this going.
But I've got a whole nother aspect when it comes to that game now.
Okay.
So it would be 10 times better the next time.
Yo. My Father's Day, woke up at 4:30 in the morning to catch a flight that was supposed to leave at 8 in the morning. So we got to the airport at like 5:45. Get there, flight is delayed till noon.
Oh, y'all flew on Sunday.
Flight didn't leave till noon, so slept in the airport from like, 8 and some change, like 11. Got up, boarded the plane like 11:15, 11:30. Got on the plane, flew to Orlando, got there like 2:30, 2:40. Got our bags, got to the rental car place. Get to the rental car place, get the car. It's a cool little transition. Boom, boom. Get the car, go by Popeyes, get something to eat real quick. We sitting in the parking lot eating. The heat the air just cuts off in the car. Just cuts off. Then about 30 seconds later, it just turns back on at 76 degrees.
Wow.
That ain't air.
And so we like, oh, shit. It came turn back on his heat. It's already 98 degrees outside.
Right.
So we like, oh, boy. So we like, all right, maybe it was because we were sitting idle. You know what I'm saying? So we get it back right. Oh, before that, we had to go back because we found a star in the windshield. So we found a star in the windshield, go back, had them mark with a star in the windshield. Then we go to Popeyes, sit there. At this point, it's like, I don't know, 4:45, 4:30, I don't know. We eating. Air cuts off. We get on the freeway to go towards our house. The air just cuts off again on the freeway. Comes back on at 76-degree heat. So we turn back around, drive back to the fucking place. It's like 5 o'clock. They switches into a different car. And we end up getting switched out like 5:30-ish was the time we got it. We ended up having to stop somewhere, like a Target or something. I can't remember where we had to stop, somewhere. But between the traffic from Disney World, it's already an hour and like a little under an hour from the airport, just regular. With the Disney traffic, it was about an hour 45-minute drive to the house. We didn't get to the house till like 7:30. So from 4:30 a.m.
It was a whole
to
journey.
7:30 p.m.
Almost a 12-hour shift.
It was 15 hours.
Yeah.
So that was Father's Day. Got to the house. Think might have chilled, grabbed something to eat at like 9 and was out. Mm-hmm. But that was Father's Day. My daughters gave me like my car. They got me picture frame for one of our pictures, and then this candle, whatever. But they gave me my stuff. But it was just, I don't know.
You was tired as hell.
Hell, man. Father's Day was a travel day. That shit was, man, that was not one of the more standoutish Father's Days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you? How was Father's Day for you?
Yeah, man. I was
Cool. I was actually in bed sick all day. Because
you did
I
say that.
remember I texted you because you ain't know if we was gonna do the show or not. I thought we had said it, but it don't
Yeah,
matter.
we did.
But yeah, because Corlisha came back from Cancun sick. Mm-hmm. She thought it was food poisoning, but then, a few of them came back sick, and then turns out one of them had to go to the hospital. And turns out that she had E. coli poisoning. And I remember telling her when she first told me that they said she had E. coli. I'm like, well, I think she got to report that, but I guess the hospital reports that. That's that public health thing or whatever. I guess the hospital reports it. But the CDC got in contact with her. That's why the CDC is so dope. People got to stop sitting here acting like this ain't what they do. Hey. Like when the COVID stuff was hitting and people are like, I don't trust them. This is what they do. They was able to trace it to the resort, where they were staying, to beef. I mean, like, to that specific. The CDC is dope. And it was like, oh, yeah, we all did have burgers there at one point. So, but I didn't know you can it's kind of contagious. It's not your regular kind of contagious or whatever. It's weird because they say you don't do it. Like, it's like basically from like hand to mouth or something like that. But, she was sick. She got back on Monday night. She was cool on Tuesday. But Wednesday, kicked her ass. Literally kicked her ass. And so when she got back, and then Friday, Amir was feeling sick, so he was kind of laying down and stuff all day on Friday. And then Sunday was my turn. I woke up on Sunday morning. It was Father's Day. They had made breakfast. I'm sitting at the table eating breakfast like, yeah, I think I'm going to get sick. I mean, it just started hitting me all of a sudden. Got done eating, laid down. Like an hour later, I was in the bathroom. I mean, like, dude, I ain't thrown up in years. I was in bed all day on Sunday. And all day. And then even Monday, I didn't feel that good. I mean, half the day on Monday.
Damn, that's why I hate going out of the country and eating, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the first time I went out of the country, I got sick. But I was eating that bacon like it was.
That wasn't bacon.
I know it wasn't, nigga. I was eating that bacon was cooked to perfection, and it was hundreds of slices in the damn. It was hundreds. Like, nigga, it was unlimited, perfect bacon. You ever had that much bacon at your fingertips, nigga?
And it's just you see smelling it as soon as you come in the room.
I'm like, ooh, get straight to the buffet, nigga. I'll get straight to the bacon, man. That shit had me down for the count. Yeah. And I don't even know if it was the bacon, but I had so much bacon, it had to be the bacon.
You never know what it could be, though.
Yeah, because we did. It was one of them resorts where they had Brazilian beef paws, but where they cut all the steak flakes or whatever. They had all kinds of shit. They had a taco restaurant. They had American cuisine. They had everything. They had like 6-7 restaurants where you can go to for free. It was all wrapped up in your price or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember just going from spot to spot, eating
all day
long.
All day. That's going to be me on the honeymoon. All the restaurants and stuff. That's going to be me.
Where y'all at?
Jamaica, the grill. We did
Jamaica probably okay.
We did a
eat
sandals
jerk
thing. Oh yeah. Definitely want to try to get to one of the restaurants and try to get into some authentic, some like you said,
risk your life. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They cut their chicken with a machete.
That's the thing.
Right.
So it's like. Jamaica feels so different from when we did other stuff. Like even Aruba. Like Aruba had a whole little area that was like their like entertainment area. So you knew this is where all the outsiders came and
tourist spots.
Yeah, tourist. It's like a tourist area. Yeah. I mean, it was like a 5-10 minute walk from the hotel.
That's how ours was in
so, which is cool. So it's like, so you feel better going there. Like this part of, when we go to the grill, they don't have like a tourist area.
No, you got to go to where the niggas at.
So you got to go to, so you pull up a YouTube video of a club out there. It's like, and the music is jumping, but you're looking like, All right, but I saw the beginning of Belly. You know what I'm saying? Niggas walking through the club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, hold on. This is what I want to tell you. I forgot. We've been gone for too long.
Oh man.
Sorry, you just said Belly and it made me think about it. Have you two Negroes seen the new House Party?
No, I
wasn't gonna waste my time.
Is it on Peacock?
It's on
HBO.
Yeah,
HBO Max?
Yeah.
It is, without a shadow of a doubt,
the worst thing ever. Ain't it?
the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. I can't listen. I don't think I can even. I can't stress it enough. I know you say it's not worth your time. It's really not. I'm gonna feel bad for you watching it, but you have to at least watch it.
To be like,
because you got to get to the point about 55 minutes in. You go look up and be like, what the fuck am I watching right now?
I feel it.
But they had a point where they was walking into a. I don't even want to give it away, man. They was walking into a place in the Belly scene. They recreated it with the blue eyes and shit.
Oh wow!
But what they was walking into, I have never seen a movie as bad as the new House Party. And I've seen some Tubi movies. It starts off okay.
Yeah.
And when I tell you it goes off the rails,
I mean, to me, the premise of it is bad.
The premise wasn't that bad.
I mean, they were having a party at supposedly LeBron's
No, they were cleaners.
Yeah.
They ended up cleaning his house. They was about to get fired, and they realized they was in LeBron's house. It was a Friday. They had the keys until Monday. Good premise. Let's throw a party. They was already party promoters.
Hold on. Is LeBron behind this movie?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
goddamn.
He fucking makes an appearance in it, and I want
wow.
to fight this nigga. It is. I want y'all to watch this movie just so you can, because you know what, misery loves company. I can't be the only motherfucker who watched this movie. It is the worst movie I've ever seen, man.
Well, I haven't watched that one yet, and I'm guessing since nobody mentioned it either, nobody's watched the new White Man Can't Jump yet either.
I watched it.
I seen certain stuff in there.
It ain't bad.
It ain't bad.
No, it's not bad. White Man Can't Jump should win an Oscar compared to nigga. House Party is horrendous, man.
Man, look.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
I wish y'all, man, God, man, y'all not gonna watch this fucking movie. Listen,
It's like, you know what Devin's doing right now? I be hating when people do this. People be like, nah, this don't taste right. Taste this.
Yeah.
Nigga, what? Why?
yeah, because I had to think. I don't want y'all to waste an hour and a half of y'all life like I did.
Y'all gotta watch this movie. It's the horrendous. It's the worst movie ever. But y'all gotta watch it.
But
Why?
you go at least read the reviews, because every review after I watched it, the person was like, I don't know what I just watched.
Yeah.
About 50 minutes into the movie, all of a sudden they got to go get some people broke in and stole LeBron's championship ring from 2016.
What the hell?
But Kid Cudi was there at the party and told him he could help him get it back. And then they went to an Illuminati. He said, but we got to go to the Illuminati. The next thing you know, they had an Illuminati party. And Kid Cudi is fighting to the death with a sword. I don't know what's happening. This all sounds crazy, but it's the guy.
Now look at this.
Truth. A koala bear took cocaine and went crazy and started attacking people. Bro, I'm telling you this shit. I said, where did the koala come from, man?
Okay.
A koala on drugs started attacking people.
Now look at this.
And then the person that saved him was Maya. And then she wanted to date the nigga. Listen. When I tell you this is the worst movie I ever seen, man, it makes no sense.
Okay.
It's palatable for about 37 minutes. Then it goes places. Because before it was this movie with Tariq from what's called like All American or The Recruit or some shit like that. He was a top flight high school basketball player or whatever. Mm-hmm. The second worst movie I ever seen. But of course, I had like suggested it to Leah a couple years ago. We watch it, and she's like, "You don't get no more suggestions to watch a movie." Yeah. And then, of course, my next real big time suggestion is like, "Let's watch House Party."
And it was terrible.
She looked at me and said, "I don't care what you suggest."
It was terrible.
I said, "Well, I ain't never watched this shit before."
Right.
Man, it's a chance. What you about to say?
No, I'm just because he spoke on reviews, so I'm just reading a couple. Some people said it says awful, not funny.
Nigga, it's terrible.
Somebody said foreclose this property. They said why they mess with the classics.
Dog.
The new house party isn't good enough. Another nigga said LeBron ruins another franchise.
Man, listen, because Brainstorm, I was in the middle of it. I'm thinking about Brainstorm all the time. So we had this conversation about Coming to America. We was about something else too.
Hell, we'd have been on different sides of that one. We was on different sides of the Best Man thing.
Yes.
We was on different sides of the
and you don't want nobody to touch the
Eddie
classics.
Murphy and them and stuff like that. That last one that came out on Netflix. Yeah,
you was telling me don't touch the classics, and I'm always on the side of nigga. This, I give up. I don't want to see another classic remade ever in life. It was the worst movie I've ever seen, man.
Yeah. You got to do it right. That's why I like at least with. Leah said it's called The Amateur, the movie you did.
Oh, that Amateur movie was the worst movie I've ever seen, bro.
You know what it is?
Second worst.
It's. You got to reimagine it in a really good way. It's like, and it's not too many things they redoing or reimagining it really good.
But that's the thing.
It's like the Fresh Prince, the new Bel Air thing.
Good.
They've done a really good job with that. It ain't too bad. It's like, that's why every time you see all these shows now, these reunion things, they be like, "Oh, you ever thought about rebooting this?" I would just be sitting like, "Don't do it. Let's just let it go. Let us enjoy it. Let us watch all the reruns on BET and TV One all day long. Day. Yeah, let's just leave them alone."
And the only reason Bel Air works is because they reimagined it. They didn't redo it. They reimagined the entire concept. It is a drama now and not a comedy because you couldn't do it as good as they did it. This was, I can't. I wish I could.
Trash.
Trash is a compliment. It is the worst thing I've ever visually laid eyes on for an hour and a half in my life, man. And I watched the Browns go 0-7, 0-16, bro.
We've been to a movie that was
it was worse. Brainstorm, I'm telling you.
You know when what we were talking about?
Yes. Because this is the problem. If they would have just made it, they got the keys to LeBron crib. They had a party. Some shit fucks up at the party. LeBron comes home. They get caught. It would have been serviceable. It would have been the Eddie Murphy movie.
It's like we saw it coming. It was boring, but at least it was whatever.
The left turns they took. I mean, I've never in my life, like legitimately, I'm sitting there and Leah look at me and she's like, "What the fuck are we watching?" I'm like, I don't know, cuz. I don't know, man. And I apologize from the bottom of my heart for wasting your time.
Well, I don't know if she's tuned in right now because she's driving home. She's probably not, but Corlicia picks the worst movies. I don't care what she says. She gonna be mad. She
ain't never made you watch House Party.
But she be swearing it's me. I swear she be picking the worst ones. I be saying like, "Yo, what is this?" Sometimes
go watch House Party tonight. Fuck it, go watch it. Go watch it. Everybody's task is to go watch House Party.
Right.
Nigga, when they made the pivot and it became about the Illuminati, I didn't know what was going on.
But you know what? We gon' have misses because it's like
this was beyond the miss.
Because we're at home. I'm talking about like in our choices.
This was because draft Anthony Bennett first overall. That's what this was.
Because it's like there's so many movies available at our disposal now.
Yeah.
So it's like we gonna have a miss here and there because that's the way it's gonna happen.
My question is, when LeBron went
in the movie theater, that we gotta pay for money in the movie theater. So it's like, all right, I'm not going to see this. Like it's gonna be dumb. I'm not paying $10 a piece for the tickets and buying popcorn and the drinks or whatever. At home, we're just like, all right, I'm just going to hit play. So we all going to choose some bad stuff sometimes.
But when LeBron saw this, what was they... Like, I just don't understand. Like, I watched 2 miniseries. Well, I'm in the middle of the second one. It's all about the same thing. I don't know if you heard about the miniseries Candy, about this lady Candy Montgomery who, like,
I've heard
killed their best friends. It was a good ass.
I gotta check that out. I've saw like a couple people talking about it online.
There's one on Max that's called Love and Death, and then there's another one called Candy on Hulu. Both really good. But I could see making that, going back and rewatching it once it was done and edited, and being like, that's it. That's it.
Right.
When LeBron watched this back, what the fuck was he thinking? Right. LeBron don't be watching shit back. He didn't watch this back. He got a check, cashed it, and went on by his
Well, yeah,
business.
that's the thing, you know. But it's like they do some stuff really good because the show that was on, was it Stars about the basketball player? Wasn't that their show?
Fire on Peacock.
No, not the Shooting Stars one that just came out. I'm talking about the show about the guy that got the contract or whatever.
Yeah. Survivor's Remorse.
Yeah. So I think that was his people's. I mean, that was his thing. That was good. You look at something like The Shop. I watched like a couple episodes of The Shop this week. It's a great thing, even though it's a concept that everybody's already done before. It's nothing but a podcast with a camera. But
he ain't had shit to do with Shooting Stars, which is probably why
I heard Shooting Stars is pretty.
Shooting Stars was really good.
I ain't watched it yet though.
It was really good.
It's out already.
Yeah, that's because Wood Harris played Coach Drew.
He was on the episode.
Coach Drew Joyce.
Yeah.
And then did he play young Bobby Brown? Played one of the young members of
New Edition.
Or he might have been in something else.
Probably was Ricky he played.
Yeah. The actors in it. He played Lil Drew. The Joyces were the
Ricky Bell. That's
the stars of it. Yeah. They was. I mean, LeBron. They did a real good job, man. They did a real good job. Yeah, Caleb McLaughlin.
Okay.
Yeah.
That little dude did a good job, man. It was a really good. That shit had me in my little sniffles a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was good, man. The people they got didn't look like LeBron, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, well, I'll check it out. And plus, because they shot it around here too.
Oh shit! Scoot Henderson played Romeo Travis.
Yeah. Yep. I just found that out the other day. I was looking at something that's like, he was in that movie.
Getting paid.
Oh,
the
damn.
number 2 pick in the draft or 3?
Yeah, number 3.
Getting paid.
Yep.
Yo, that's crazy. Okay. Holy shit, that is Scoot.
You know what I'm worried about? I don't think it's him. Who was the number? All right, who went second? So
Brandon Miller.
Maybe it is
Brandon
him.
Miller.
Maybe it is him then. I think it's him that got his family that's real close to him and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They was around a lot on draft. You know, they got a lot of coverage or whatever. His dad reminded me of Josh's dad.
Oh,
probably because he already sunglasses on every interview, 4-5 chains on every interview. I'm just like, he just kind of remind me of Josh's dad right now, and the guy that's just. I mean, you can tell
the tag along ass daddy is.
Yeah, I don't know him. I'm just saying that's just what I'm. And I was sitting there looking at it, like I kept looking at all the interviews, like, yo, I mean, I'm rooting for the kid and stuff like that. But it's just that's where he gave me that vibe. Yeah, you know, when he in all the interviews and stuff. But the family seem like they super close with everything they do.
No, I like Scoot. Scoot, my favorite player in this draft. But Ja was my favorite player in that draft too. So yeah. You know.
And now look at him, chitty bang,
chitty bang bang. I told guns, baby.
Yeah. Yep.
But look at him.
Yeah, he looked like fucking Mike Epps a little bit.
Damn, that was Romeo in the damn show. Look at Scoot, man. I had no idea, man. I had no idea that was Scoot Henderson. Mm-hmm. Scoot gonna be nice though. Scoot gonna be nice, but.
Yeah. All right. What we got?
So we want to talk about the dummies, man.
Go ahead.
Where's it at? This is why Brainstorm was saying he didn't feel bad or whatever.
No.
Or he would make jokes.
Yeah,
This is why I felt okay with it. This shit right here. People talking about it's not funny if that was your family in that sub. This say my family. This is what black people's family do at pools. Okay, when it comes to water, the fact is they ain't never be my fucking family, cause ain't nobody in my family paying $250,000 or nothing to take their black ass to the depths of nothing. Cause you know what we gonna say? That's what your dumb ass get.
Yeah. I mean, my thing with the jokes was, I mean, like I said, I saw them. A lot of them was funny, you know. But it's just like I didn't even want to compare it to my family of what of my family, because I'm the same way with you. Man, none of us getting this goddamn thing doing some stupid shit like this.
I'm letting y'all niggas know right now. Y'all come to me, told me y'all paid $250,000. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. You right. Yeah, you pay that to get in there, but no, I'm just like, it ain't happening. But I just ain't want it in my space to be laughing at somebody else like that or whatever. But then you read all the other shit too, like they It was other reports out there about other people going out there earlier. It's like, yeah, I don't trust this thing, and it didn't want to go back.
Nigga, they was tightening it up with the same sockets we used to put together dressers.
That's what I'm saying.
Man,
Nigga, what the fuck is y'all doing?
This shit is literally fishy.
Something off. Something off about this whole thing.
here y'all go.
It's not quite curling.
Let's
curl ain't quite curling for
I
me.
saw April put something up. She's like, I need all my conspiracy theorists out there. It's like, so what really happened to that sub?
I don't know, but it just don't make sense to me.
Look,
Especially paying $250. How many of them was it in there?
I think 4
At $250 a pop.
And then the person that supposedly was like controlling it or something like that.
So that's $1 million.
It's
$250,000, right?
$1 million in the sub
1.25.
So 1.25
in cash, but I mean worth more than that. But yeah,
but
it was $1 million in that sub. Yeah.
for what?
I mean,
Somebody
like I don't have. But I don't have that much desire to go see a wreckage.
You know what it is? The thing is,
Which they
this.
wouldn't have been able to see that much. On top of that,
Like there's like me personally, there are certain things in life that I personally internally want to visit. Like I want to see the Tower of Pisa. I want to see the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see stuff like that.
shit, I want to see the Coliseum in Rome, all that stuff.
I don't want to know I'm taking a risk and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go down here and see this Titanic, knowing there's a possibility that I may not make it back to my family.
Like, and you're not even seeing it. I don't even know how close they were actually supposed to get to it. It's on the bottom of the goddamn ocean.
You know how deep that ocean is, man.
They were saying, I forgot how many miles down it is, like literal miles. It's like, and it seems like it's not a lot when you're in the car driving 80. Like it might only been like the depth might only been like about like 3 or 4 miles. Like if you were on a highway, but we think about driving that at 80 miles per hour and it goes by like that. If you have to walk or something like that, 3 or 4 miles, that shit is long.
And if I'm correct, that is the Atlantic, right? Correct.
I think they're in the Atlantic. I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Shit is deep as fuck.
Oh, it's deep as hell.
I have no desire. But go ahead, Dad.
I just want to show the world this real quick. This is them putting this goddamn thing
Ain't no way.
together.
That's a
Ain't no
little
way.
ratchet.
What else?
I got a ratchet under my sink.
Ain't no way.
And that's supposed to go in the water, huh?
Ain't no way.
Come on,
Nigga, the
Come
wheels.
on, I'm not supposed to make no
Nigga,
jokes.
The wheels on the bus
Go round and round. Go crunch, 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 nigga.
That's how elementary that shit
The
is.
fuck is they doing?
Nigga, ain't no.
If I walked up, I'm smacking the back of your butt. What
is
Put
this?
that fucking wrist down and bring your ass upstairs to the
Nigga, if
third
you don't
floor.
get some shit from Wakanda, nigga, antimanium, whatever, nigga, I don't give a shit.
Oh.
These niggas talking about boats? Ain't no way.
Come on, man. Sometimes the conspiracy is hard to find. Something up here. Ain't no way.
It don't make
Ain't no
sense.
way them niggas, man.
How they say the math ain't mathing. It just don't.
Brainstorm. Brainstorm. 10 feet up under that water is more pressure than we can put on a wrench.
Right.
Whatever pressure we put on that wrench is not gonna work. What are we talking about?
Nigga, it's like getting a flat tire and then going to the used tire shop and getting a used tire that ain't got no tread on it.
It's like getting a flat tire. You go. Then you gonna go racing the F1,
That bitch
nigga. With your blood, no. You. The fuck is going on?
Look, I ain't saying they smart.
Ain't
nobody
no,
saying they smart.
but you can't tell me
I
being
see death around the
billionaires.
corner. I done played all killing music for
There's no way, bro. You can't tell me being billionaires that's the best you could come. Like, it just don't make sense to me, man.
I mean, people that got money do a lot of crazy stuff with their money.
This
And then
is
on
the
top of
wildest shit
that,
I
they
ever
putting
seen.
the bolts on themselves.
They do a lot of people with money do a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, like, if we just had, let's just say $1 million right now that we just got dropped on us tax free or whatever. Like, you know how much stuff you might try. Like I was talking to Carlisha about it. I'm like, you know, you get money like your palate change. Like you will go to a restaurant and start eating some shit that you may not eat before because you in different restaurants where that's where they serve it at now. You know what I'm saying? Now Playboy's still gonna eat his steak with
I'm going to
ketchup
have to
on
say.
it, with his ketchup or whatever. But you might try something. You
I
might,
don't say ketchup.
Whatever you be putting on
Okay,
it.
but you gonna
Barbecue
get in a, you
sauce.
gonna get in a sub that was tightened up by a wrench.
I'm just saying people do stuff when you got money.
They
I know
bored.
that, but you don't get in submarines to go deep into the ocean with some shit. How did you get that rich?
That nigga
You
was
dummy?
in that nigga was in that bitch like,
We good?
let's go
Y'all
see the
niggas
Titanic.
ready? You know what, fam? I done made $2.7 billion in my life. I'm a little smarter than this, okay? I just saw you put some elbow grease on a fucking submarine, sir.
You didn't even use an air gun, nigga. You used a socket.
Yeah,
wrench.
I ain't hear no jim, none of that, nigga.
Yeah.
You used
That's
your
the messed
elbow.
up. That's the messed up part because you know, like you know, everybody's had to take a tire off before at some point, and it's like them nuts are usually tight. Pause.
Pause.
Pause. Them bolts. Just tight.
Yeah.
But you know, but it's different. Like, say you had just got your car worked on a few weeks ago or something, then you get a flat. You know, when they take them tires off and they use that gun and put that bitch back on, them shits is super tight.
Yeah.
And you gotta to get them shits off is a nightmare or whatever. And it's like, so you ain't even use that gun to put them shits on. This nigga said, all right,
Ain't no
y'all.
way.
Y'all niggas ready?
There was water seeping in that bitch as soon as they got going. Come on. All right, I ain't making no joke.
I mean, this is ridiculous. You can see the space. Oh, hold on. I done went past it.
Nigga, him even using that manually makes me. It would have even been
So
worse.
I'm trusting you with my life my life is based on your strength.
Who?
Nigga, that shit would have had to been built at NASA or some shit in order for me to try to
That's what I'm saying.
even attempt.
I mean, you can see the space in between, man.
Ain't no way.
You can see the space in betwixt. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's closing.
You can see the space in betwixt.
Ain't no way. You can't. But see, you know another thing.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I will say this
I'm cool.
to that Dev's point. One thing there is about people that have wealth like that, they the cheapest motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's true.
They the cheapest motherfuckers. They always trying to keep their money. To not, you could at least got a ratchet. I mean
Yeah, man.
to make sure that shit is. No, ain't no way. I mean, don't get it twisted. You know,
Sometimes. Go ahead.
no, I'm just gonna say real quick. I mean, don't get it twisted. I hate to see anybody lose their life, but the reality is, come on, man. What do you? You said, do you?
I don't hate. Listen, sometimes this is the fucked up part about it.
Right.
Do I agree with every lifestyle? Like, obviously, gang lifestyle, being gang affiliated, mob lifestyle. You know, it got its drawbacks.
Right.
But if you got all the info and you wear blue into a blood territory,
You asking for it.
what do you expect me to be like? Damn, this thing is dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do it, bruh.
Yeah. That's
You're
true.
on a submarine, under
Right.
pressure, water pressure. Put
Yeah.
the niggas using wrenches.
Yeah.
You know what happened? Y'all know what happened. Y'all ever been on the street and seen a can, and as a kid, you ever took that can and just smashed it? That's what the fuck
What's
happened.
happening
to
to
Yes,
them.
I saw that. Yeah,
That's what happened
too
to
much
them.
pressure.
Yeah.
The pressure, it heated up, and in that water, it went. Shoo. So it was milliseconds for them. They didn't even experience pain. They
I hope
instant
for
them.
their sake that they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't.
I
yeah,
see.
you're right. We can't say for sure because we wasn't there.
you
But
would hope, yeah. I seen the feed. Will said it was 13,000 feet they were going out. So that's only
Yeah.
that's only like 2.5 miles or so, because it's what 5,280 feet in a mile. So a little bit over 2 miles. So like I said, it seems like it's a short distance because we used to drive in 2 miles.
No,
on
that's
the
not a
highway.
short distance.
Going in the water.
That's not a short distance. Nigga,
though.
if we were standing on the wall, this was flipped up. And you were standing on the wall here. To that DMST is a foot long. If we were standing up there and this floor is a long ass distance of water,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
nigga, that's crazy.
It's a long distance no matter what.
this is
'cause remember-
Short Hot Pool right here.
Yeah, we're at the bottom of Short High Pool.
Remember us putting these curtains up on the
Nigga,
wall,
that
and
was-
we
I feel like I was gonna die.
and we had to climb the ladder.
Nigga, when I used to get up there, I was shaking like booty. nigga.
All of us took a turn. We all took a turn going up that goddamn ladder. Thank God that bitch ain't failed.
Isn't that bitch like?
Nigga.
But imagine waters,
That's
submerged.
crazy.
And you only can move a certain speed going down there and everything. Yeah, I'm cool.
Ain't no
with that.
way.
I'm
Ain't no
cool.
way.
It just don't make it. Something about it ain't sitting right. It took over too much of the mainstream media, It's not. The process don't make sense. Nothing about this makes sense.
You don't think that people that are billionaires are this dumb to do something like that? But we got billionaires that's going into space right now on rockets that's made. So,
but yeah, rocket. I
trust the rocket more than I would trust the sun.
I can see it.
I don't know why. It's just something in my niggerdom life that makes me be like, I go to rocket before I go inside the fucking water.
But I'm not going on a rocket. I'm not going in your car. If you had to do this before we left the parking lot. If you had to do this.
Can you imagine a nigga screwing in his brake pad or something? Right
Hey, y'all niggas ready? No, nigga. I'm not getting in your car. Is you working on your car? Nigga, we got to stop by Mr. Tire on the way. I don't trust you.
Yeah, there's no way.
That's a crazy, insane proposition, man. Yeah. I don't even mind the sub if a nigga didn't have a wrench on the deck before they went under.
Screwing in his brake pedal. Screwing in the brake pedal before we take. Hey man, hold on, my brake pedal fell off on the way over here.
You got some pliers, nigga? Our trip canceled. Because the one of the niggas on board was an explorer that had done this trip 42 or 43 times, some shit like that. So it's not out of the realm of possibility done correctly. This is not correct, nigga.
Hey, hold on. Listen, I don't care who it is. Any nigga that I see with that in the head, it ain't tight enough.
You know what I'm saying? And that little bit, look at his pinky. Look at his pinky. Look at his pinky through the back part. Back here. Look at his pinky.
It ain't tight enough.
That nigga can't get a grip. That's a pinky through the little hole.
Not sufficient.
All that nigga pinky is through that hole to get some extra grip.
Nigga, I don't care how strong a nigga is. If you doing it manual with your hand, it still ain't tight enough for me. Nigga, I need machines to do this shit.
Hell no.
Nigga, I need robots, machines, something.
It's just it's hard for me to muster up sympathy for some shit done this dumb.
You gotta have a ratchet set for me, nigga. you could at least, because at least with a ratchet set, when you get to a certain point, the motherfucker just go zzz, and stop moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, nigga, it's still some feet, a couple of inches he could have went with that tightening. He probably ain't strong anyway. No,
it's
fuck
just
that.
It's like your nigga coming to you with this weird story. I don't know, I was just out, and this girl walked up to me and says she wanted to fuck me, and she said, I won't tell your girl, and I said, okay. Nigga, you expect sympathy? You fucking dummy.
Nigga ain't no way.
Hey, he responds, man, niggas be fucking every day. Nigga, this was dumb, nigga. This was dumb.
See, I hadn't even seen this.
Nigga,
I had never seen this.
This one I lost it the other day. I said, not these niggas had a ratchet set, man.
Nigga, they just bought something from Walmart and was just like, you know what, let's tighten this bitch up real quick.
My nigga's pinky, I got the cut off here. I got to turn it back on so I can circle with what I'm talking about because they can't see. I got to capture the cursor again. Oh, I done blacked out on us, man.
What's that?
Oh, I can't do it no more. Damn. I was trying to show the cursor on the thing. It ain't gonna show nothing on here no more. Hoo-wee. I fucked up.
Just to clarify and be specific.
I see what you mean, yeah.
I don't trust nigga, we not just going to Lake Erie to catch walleye, nigga.
Yeah.
We going to the bottom of the Atlantic.
Trying to get to the bottom of the ocean.
And you got a ratchet set?
Yeah.
I didn't know this. I'm
just not that big
they
of
can
an
see
explorer.
it now. For people watching, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that nigga's right pinky in the little bottom hole, nigga. He trying to get extra. This nigga going, he trying to get a little
that nigga
extra
has carpal tunnel. Look at it. I can tell by his fingers because I got it.
Oh.
Ain't no way in the world, bro. What? A ratchet?
I ain't never seen nothing like it, man. That shit got me in tears, man.
It's ridiculous.
Well,
there's no way.
Still. With that being said, though, still for the lives lost, obviously,
to the families,
obviously, and in the families or whatever, you want to say rest in peace to them or whatever, but it wouldn't have been none of us.
Well,
it wouldn't have been none. You ain't never. Michael Jordan's a billionaire. You ain't never seen Michael Jordan on nothing. Michael Jordan's on a golf course. That is it.
Yeah,
that's the most he do.
Some wild shit, man.
And drink. I guess drink a lot.
Right. Ain't no way in the
Smoke
world.
cigars. How much is Mike worth these days now?
Oh, he just sold.
I know he just sold the
that nigga. He bought his share of the Charlotte Hornets for $250K, $250 million. Okay, $250 million. Just sold it to $2.3 billion.
Yeah.
Nigga,
life is beautiful, ain't it? It's like all these people that bought that bought their franchises 10, 15, 20 years ago. You were getting in at the worst probably $1 million. At the not $1 million. At the worst, upper hundreds of $1 million or something like that. Oh shit! All of these are being sent now and sold for what $2-3 billion.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, shout out to what's the name? For being a part owner now, J. Cole. Shout out to him, man. North Carolina native. He became one of the investors, one of the shareholders in the Hornets. Shout out to him, man.
So
More with the stupid.
So, can we just talk for a minute?
Absolutely.
We're gonna have a difficult conversation. All right. So this happened while we was gone. We was off for the week. Sukihana. People know who Suki is? She's a rapper. Young man by the name of YK Osiris, probably one of the corniest rap dudes out. Was at this thing. Duval and Funny Marco are like guest analysts for this basketball league or whatever. And they had Sukihana on as a guest on there as they was doing the commentary. And nigga YK Osiris was there. Walked up behind her and like kissed her in the mouth.
Tried to kiss her
repeatedly. In the mouth. She said no. And so he got backlash for it. And people was like, "Oh, that's
rightfully
fucked up.
So.
That's rightfully so. It's fucked up that he did it. Fucked up that he did it." But this is the only question I have. It's an honest question, man. Honest question. Damn, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I really it's an honest question.
Do we need to do a disclaimer?
No, I don't think so. Maybe after we talk. Like you'll have these rap dudes, right? People don't seem to have sympathy for the rap dudes who talk crazy and then, some shit happens. It's one of the arguments to Ja Morant that you hear every day on mainstream, on the mouse, on ESPN, where you'll hear people talk about, if you portraying this lifestyle, then you put yourself in a position for people who really in that lifestyle to try you. And that's one of the reasons why the NBA wanted to suspend Ja Morant, blah, 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 blah. Because we know how this shit works. If you say you a gangster, then real gangsters might try your motherfucking gangster.
Right. Your gangster.
When you're Suki, I don't know how many people know a lot about Sukihana or Sukihana, however you pronounce her name.
It's Suki, but
but when you profess to be what she professes to be out here in these streets, when niggas try you like that's who you are, how much does the blame go? How much does the blame go on YK Osiris? I mean, he gets a lot. But when you and my booty, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown video girl, and y'all got dog chains around y'all neck like dogs, fighting over who's going to give fellatio to this ain't which one is this?
I don't know. One of the Lils, I guess.
Yeah, I can't remember dude's name. I was about to say NBA Youngboy, but it ain't NBA Youngboy.
Probably one of the Lils.
I can't remember his name. But how much do you take on your own shoulders when this is when you profess to be the freakiest, or that's what you put out there?
Yeah, I mean,
what is if sex sells and niggas buy the sex? Ain't you selling sex?
Yeah.
No, I don't think nobody should try you. That's why he needs to be.
I mean, I know people. People was throwing a word out there, and it's like they going too far, but it really was technically assault.
Yeah.
You kept trying to kiss her and grabbing on her. She kept saying no and turning away from you and all this stuff and everything like that. And you just kept trying to do it. That really is the definition of what assault is. So I understand that.
I mean, we can't show this to them. Is this assault in her music video?
Yeah, we definitely can't show that.
I'm just asking. Is this assault?
No, because that's what she wanted. Or that's what she wanted to do. Or that ain't her.
I'm just saying, how much can you promote before niggas, if you a thug and them niggas try you in the street, I know it ain't right, but why we gonna play like we don't know the game we playing? That's why we trying to talk to Ja to chill the fuck out, because the niggas gonna try you, Ja, and you not built like that. Suki, chill.
Yeah, I think
because these niggas gonna try you, and you ain't built like that.
I think where you're going is, at least the way I would look at it is this.
Is this assault?
We can put...
It's a video.
We can put this to the side of her music and stuff like that. You know, for a second, we can say that, you know, in that situation, we can sit there and say that we saw her sitting there saying, no, don't kiss me, no, yada, 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 this and that. And he kept trying to do it anyway. Like we said, it's assault. So, again, we can take that and sit it to the side. It's just, I think sometimes when people have conversations about things, people want to jump to an extreme, in a sense, and this is me saying that it's that whole situation was wrong and that whatever and everything like that. But to your point about people trying you or whatever, I think sometimes what we can do, or what people don't want to do, is have a conversation about something that, right or wrong or whatever, like there's two sides to stuff, in a sense, where it's like, you know, I always say the beauty of our show and our conversation a lot of times is that, I think we might even name the episode at once. Two things can be right. Don't make it right, but two things can be right. So in this situation, like you said, she's an adult that has rights and everything like that or whatever, and she got the right to say no and all these things. So if she's in a situation, she's like, yo, don't touch me, then don't fucking touch her. Don't fucking touch her. It don't matter what the fuck she said. It don't matter whatever. It don't matter what she said in any venue or anything. It doesn't fucking matter. She say, don't touch me. Don't fucking touch her. But we can also say that, hey, if I go to this part of town, I know this gang is over here, and I know that this is a color they don't like. If I put this fucking color on, I walk over there.
I can't say, don't touch me,
because I shouldn't have walked my ass over there. So two things can be true.
Two things can be true. You're right.
Doesn't make one more true or right or whatever, but two things can happen, because in our reality of this world, as much as things need to change, as much as we as men need to change their attitudes with things, with sex and stuff like that, in this current situation, in this current world, if you say the things she say, she basically is I don't want to say it.
She's attracting certain behavior.
But no. I was going to say, it almost comes off as, try me because this is what I do, or whatever. But you also can look at it as, okay, you're an entertainer, the same way as an actress, as an actor, or whatever that does a movie and they do sex or whatever. That doesn't make them that.
It's a character,
and it's a character.
No, this is beyond a character. This when you make videos and everybody in the videos eating pussy, like you got some people who are fake gangsters, and then she's basically making videos of murders. She's not rapping the murders. Like in her world, some niggas rap about murder. In her videos, she's like literally showing pictures. I'm not saying she is, but the sex version is like, I'm a good hood nigga, and my video gonna be a bunch of real murders. Her video is pussy everywhere, and it's a lot of women eating vagina in her video. In it, they're not acting. They're legitimately eating vagina. Now we're here. Now we've arrived. Because this is the thing. This is one thing I've learned a lot too about going through, about being open and honest in a relationship, however you do it. You can do it through conversation, therapy, whatever the case may be. If this shit didn't matter to the man or woman, whoever in your life, then it wouldn't hold value. But this shit holds value because it matters. It matters, the shit that comes. So what I'm saying is, the lifestyle that she's portraying, it's like when you're in a relationship, if it didn't matter whether or not you went to a strip club, then it wouldn't hold no weight. Right. So we can live in this fake world where we act like there's not 15 strip clubs in Cleveland. People probably getting their dick sucked every night. Relationships falling apart because niggas can't stay out the strip club.
Right.
It's whores selling their body and niggas is purchasing it. They're paying $40 for buns. This world really exists.
Is that the going rate?
I guess, I don't know. But like this world really, really does exist. This is not a fantasy world. This is not something from a TV. This is a real life. Somebody somewhere within the sound of our voice is getting their back blown out for roughly $40.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody, somewhere.
Oh, absolutely.
Right now,
or even
as we
cheaper.
speak.
Even cheaper.
So just as real as the gang and street life is, this life that is being portrayed is real, Suki. It's real. So the moment you step into that real version of that life, you're going to be presented with situations. Now, once you present it, you can say, hey, don't touch me, don't kiss me, and he should stop.
Absolutely.
But the moment you start having people legitimately get their vagina licked in your videos, you have now opened yourself up to an entirely different world. And we can front like, no,
you're right.
If that wasn't the case, then women getting a vagina ate in a rap video would be on regular YouTube and not Pornhub, where her videos live.
Yeah.
Like she's opened herself up to a different world, and we got to be honest about that. Now, just because she opened herself up to that world doesn't mean people need to try her all the time. But
Right.
you need to know, John Morant, if
But
you
that's
got that
reality.
thing on you, them niggas might try you.
That's the reality.
That's the reality of it.
That's the
We
thing.
trying to prevent you from getting tried. But if you're walking around Memphis with that shit on you, them niggas gonna try you.
That's the thing when it comes to individuals in the world, period. When it comes to anything. Accountability. Okay, you are free
To do whatever.
whatever you want to do. Don't give a person the right to do anything. But everybody don't look at life the way you look at it, and that's called reality. So when you project yourself a certain way, some people mentally look at it from a perspective like, oh, that's really you.
It's why you got to go into interviews dressed a certain way. That's why you meet your girl's parents for the first time, you dress a certain way.
Right.
That shit matters and it's real. And it's as tangible as this table. So you
project certain
you
things.
get on pods and talk about how you want to be choked, and I want niggas to spit in my mouth, and I'm just looking for a D to suck, and you got multiple videos with people showing they private parts and getting oral sex done to them in the middle of your. What are we talking about here? What's going on? What are we doing?
I agree with you 100%. And the thing is this. When you in that type of life, all I'm saying is it is absolutely not right when you say no and they continue.
Yes,
that's
he need
wrong.
his ass
Okay,
whooped. He need his
but
ass
guess
whooped for
what? You have to absolutely at the same time watch what you put out there and what you do, and know that there's a possibility of reality catching your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just said, if John Morant call himself a Crip and he going to Bloods, nigga. There's a possibility you may get your ass whooped.
Or just the lifestyle you're trying to lead. I guess if we want to have this conversation, you have to kind of, again, got to kind of put your big boy pants on, your big girl pants on, and just say,
you
all
gotta be
right,
prepared.
and say, all right, let's just not say, okay, let's put the obvious to the side.
Yeah.
You say no, stop. Let's put
Stop.
the obvious to the side.
You got to stay.
Absolutely.
But we live in a space of we talk about being positive and stuff and positive manifestation and all that stuff. I was just talking about the sub going down. I said I didn't want to laugh at jokes or whatever because I didn't want to put that into my space or something like that or whatever. So it's like if you live a life where, like you said, this video, I actually did see this on
NLE Chopper
on
is
IG
his name.
where it's like, yeah, she was faking like, he's basically walking you like you're a dog and stuff like that. If this is what you do even for entertainment purposes, if that's what you sell yourself for, anybody, rappers selling the violence, women selling the sex, actors selling the stupid, and playing that role all the time, if this is what you sell yourself for, you are putting it into your circle of this is the shit I want around me. So you do naturally attract that energy around you. Everybody talk about manifest this and manifest this and do a vision board and this and that or whatever. So I don't understand how people can't understand the concept of not saying it's right. No, we're not even remotely coming close to saying it's right. All we are saying is that if this is the energy you put out there, that this is what I'm about. And we're saying, all right, we know it's wrong. But if that's the energy we put out there into our space, we're attracting that energy to us no matter what. And that's the niggas that's going to try you.
Yes. Or the niggas and bro, like what I was trying to say before.
I'm sorry, just pop my head because I don't want to figure. Hey, I'm not picking on you, nothing like that. So,
No, go ahead.
remember when you got rid of the rims and all the stuff in your car?
Yeah.
Did you ever have people looking at you funny after that? Because you had the flashiness of the car.
Remember, I got rid of them. Yeah,
you got rid of you.
The flashiness. It was niggas that tried to rob me.
Because of what? Because it was
I
so
put out an
flashy of it
image.
or whatever. When you got rid of it, it didn't happen no more, right?
Yeah.
It didn't happen no more.
That's all I'm saying.
It's just like what I was getting to earlier was it's real because niggas gonna try you. It's also real, and we got to be honest about it. Like if you said in 2 weeks, Suki gonna host my bachelor party in Vegas.
Nah, that ain't happening.
Your girl gonna be like, you got me fucked up because whatever she's put out here to this world
That's what
is
Yes.
real.
That's real.
And we can fake
That's
like,
the energy they
no,
think they will
she's
bring.
just a young lady and he shouldn't have kissed her. You're right, he shouldn't have kissed her.
Absolutely.
But if we say that Bishop T.D. Jake's daughter is hosting our bachelor
You okay
party,
with it?
it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different than Sukiana bringing her girls with her to Vegas for Brainstorm's birthday party, bachelor party.
Yeah. Like if we said that we was going to Sukiana.
Leah say fuck Beyonce. Leah be front row in Vegas,
right there with you.
right there with us. She has once you set yourself up for this.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
I don't think any of us right now can say, "Oh, Sukiana's hosting the party at the pool at the Luxor or whatever. That's the name of the place or whatever." And they go, and we all gonna go.
Yeah.
So
So her and my coochie pink, my booty hole brown, both
yeah.
of them. They hosted it.
Oh yeah. Pound Town.
What happened?
Yeah, Pound Town.
Pound
They're
Town.
just nice ladies.
Pound Town hosting the party. I'm just saying. We just
when
used
is
an
this?
example. That's the other chick. That's the other chick. Yeah.
No, we're
yeah.
joking. We're
I'm
joking.
joking. Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah. You would definitely. Oh no.
I was in this motherfucker
and
like,
no
hold on.
and
I
no
was-
uncertainties. We are completely joking.
I was in this motherfucker like Tommy.
What does GTD mean? Got the
Jaws.
But yeah,
I'm joking,
I feel
man.
the energy would change.
It would change.
If we said we was going to a party, the pool party hosted by Sukiana.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The same way I love Doughboy because he's from EC and he repping, but I'm telling y'all niggas like, hey, we got a little spot to go to.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Doughboy and all his niggas. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, these niggas be robbing around the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These is I don't want to say the name of the thing, but you know, when you ain't got no thing on the left side of your chest and you've been to prison before, it's the name of a gang in Ohio.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to be around that crowd.
Right.
When I got kids. Cause shit might pop off. Niggas might have changed their whole life, but that ain't for me to judge. That's for, I got to make sound decisions. And Sukiana, unfortunately, little dumbass niggas like YK Osiris is probably gonna try you more often than not,
And that's the reality.
and it's fucked up.
You have to know that everybody does not operate on the same playing field as you. You're going to have motherfuckers that's going to take that shit serious and be like, oh, that's really you. So
Yeah.
outside of you mentally being like, this is my character I'm playing.
But
You get what I'm saying?
But especially if you're not playing it. This is
even
the problem
if
I
it
got
ain't
with
a
her.
character,
But she
though.
may
Because
not
like the
even.
reason why I brought up Doughboy and her is because they not characters.
Right.
Like Doughboy's a reformed.
It's really him.
Yeah, like this. These niggas is trying to be better. Like
Right.
Suki, you eating box in your videos, ma'am. This is not.
Right. That ain't
We've
just-
gone beyond.
I didn't even know she had
Cut.
music videos, and it's amazing where you got to go to find her music.
Yeah, you
videos.
got to go to the hub to find Suki's videos.
Amazing.
All it boiled down to, too, with that situation is that she didn't want that from him.
Yep.
And the reality is he should have
Which
respected.
is her right.
No, I was going to say that. Which he should have absolutely 100% been like, oh, okay, she's saying, look, fellas, can I just say this real quick? Can I get this
She
disclaimer?
might go where I'm going.
Look, fellas, if a woman ain't feeling you, this is to all my young, whoever you may be. If it's a situation where they ain't feeling you or whatever the case may be, and they say no, just leave the situation alone.
Bye, sweetheart.
How
Yeah,
about
just
the fact
leave
of
it alone.
Who raised these niggas that think you about to just go up to a chick and just kiss her and you don't even know her?
It's
You'd
crazy.
be surprised, bro.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
No, what I mean is you'd be surprised. Then on top of that,
How many times has that worked?
like
in my opinion.
I look at all my little nephews and different people that, you know, even other people's kids that I look at, nieces and nephews and shit. it's about what they're being taught too. You got to remember, some people ain't being taught a motherfucking thing as young adults or whatever. They being taught to go ahead, this and this and that. I mean, think about it, man.
Right.
It's crazy, bro.
You're right.
But to all my people, man, young people or whatever, especially to the young men, when they say no or the vibe ain't like that, just walk away. All right, sweetheart,
You got it.
you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Walk away,
especially,
man.
I mean, young men out there. Look, first and foremost, just respect women. Period.
Yeah.
I get it. When we're younger, it's harder to think about it, and you ain't thinking about it. Like you thinking with one thing when you're young.
But you know what? On the same breath, I'm gonna be honest. To all my young ladies, that I gotta say this. To all my young ladies that's out here, on the flip side of that, stop portraying yourself to be a certain type of way and expect it to be hunky dory on the other end of it, because it's not. Because there's people out here that's not gonna think logically and respectfully to what they seeing. They're gonna look at you and think that's you. People don't think on the same level, and it ain't right. But the reality is, stop trying to play these characters, or even if that's you, just know that unfortunately in the world we live in, there's gonna be situations you're gonna get tried. Like Dev said it, nigga. If you a Crip going into blood territory, nigga, expect to get shot or beat up. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, and I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's
what it is.
The possibilities.
And I actually take it a step further than that. To me, it's just even when you're young, young ladies and young men, but especially young ladies, because I always say that they hold the key to everything. Women hold the key to stuff. They determine. I always say they determine what men will do for them.
Yeah.
Demand more. It's nothing wrong with demanding more. There's nothing wrong with wanting more out of the guy you talk to. All them shits that you talk about, you can be that. But be that with a nigga that's worth that shit. Stop. Niggas do the dumb shit YK Osiris did or whatever because he's done that and he got pussy. I keep saying men do what women allow them to do and get away with. Dick pics wouldn't be a thing if niggas wasn't getting ass off dick pics.
Exactly.
So everybody's out there complaining, yell at I say it all the time. Women yell at your friends and the younger girls or whatever that sit there and get them and be like, oh, I'm still gonna fuck them with this and that. A man won't get a goddamn haircut if it didn't lead to him getting pussy. If women didn't care about how our hair looked, we probably wouldn't be doing that shit. We do it for y'all. Demand more of those men too. That's all I'm saying. I'm not, and it's again, put everything to the side. We know that was wrong. We're asking for better from everybody. Because what man is that? Who's doing that as a dude? I wish I would be in a spot. By now I know I'm 42. I get it.
Yeah, but still,
I get it.
Dumbass niggas, man.
But just like you said, Spence, the reality is stop portraying yourself a certain type of way and expecting everything to be perfect on the back end of it. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna have motherfuckers that's gonna try you, and it's just that simple.
Yeah. Well, look, real quick, I just want to thank everybody who tuned in to us early. We in early today. We ain't even address it because our homie Ulysses, fourth member, she got a comedy show tonight at 7. You know what I'm saying? At Silks, we gonna shoot up too and show some support. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when Ulysses ain't here, it's because she working. She got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying?
Grinding.
So, you know what I mean? As opposed to doing the show during the same time that she got her show, let's try to get up there and support her.
Thanks for throwing it out there that we know we can go ahead and meet earlier today. So I wasn't even thinking about it, but yeah, you're right.
I was thinking about it on the
Sundays
trip,
we
man.
could.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll be out there. We'll pull up on her.
Like you said, for anybody that want to pull up, man.
yeah, it's
Silks,
7 o'clock.
7
I
o'clock,
think
man.
it's
7
$15
p.m.
to get in.
15. Yeah, I got
Come
to
show us some love, man.
All right. Because I know we're about to be getting out here.
Yeah, let's get
Hey, man,
up
can you
out
play that video real quick?
Which one?
The one on Twitter, the one I tagged you in.
Oh, yeah.
That was some of the funny. This is like one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. So this is a cat going through, like when you like in I guess
I've
this
seen
army and stuff training or whatever. What like you get the little thing. It's not mace. It's called like OCG.
Yeah, something.
It's something
but the
different.
shit still burn.
But it burns like hell. So this is the cat this is legit. Like he's
This
a
the
goofy
funniest
dude.
shit.
He's a goofy dude, but this is him actually going through that training. Yeah. You got to watch this shit.
OC.
OC, that's what it is.
Open your eyes.
There's one
your
part
eyes.
that's the funniest shit I ever heard.
Begin. Open your eyes.
Ah, fuck! Shit!
Open your eyes. Come on. Open your eyes. Go.
Ah!
Come on. Come on.
God damn!
Mark one take. Mark one take.
Come here.
Mark one take down. Mark one take down. Reset. Mark one take down. Reset. Mark one take down. Mark one take down.
Alright, come on.
Mark one take
Stop
down.
moving. Bingo, get out. Get out. All right, one minute.
God, why is it buffering? Oh my God, this shit is dude. This dude is fucking hilarious.
Mach 3 takedown. Mach 3. Mach 3.
Oh fuck! Why is it buffering, yo?
Yeah, because he was talking through every move. Oh my God.
Headlock, bang, come here. Get down. Get back. Get back. Get back. Where you at? Get back. Hello, get back. Oh, see.
Mach 2 baton. Mach 2 baton. Mach 2 baton. Mach 2 baton. Right here. Right here.
Shit.
Mach 2. Mach 2.
Shit.
This is where it get funny as fuck. Hold on. Let's pause. This is where it get funny. Hold on. We gonna talk through it, but let this shit low because this cannot out buffer, nigga. I was dying watching this shit.
Shit. Fuck. God damn.
Johnson right here. Johnson right here. This way.
Put your goddamn weapon down. Turn the fuck away from me. Get on your goddamn stomach. Cross your legs. Put your hands in the small of your goddamn back. All right. Battle buddy, you got me.
I got you. Go,
all right.
go.
Well, the goddamn, it's the hell of what? Bag and tag.
Keep going. What are you gonna do? Hold up.
Yo, dispatch, this private first class Johnson adjacent to the goddamn
Nigga, adjacent to the goddamn.
Oh shit!
Yo, you gotta watch this shit without it being buffered, man. Oh my! I need to send it to your phone or something, man. This shit is
Nigga,
hilarious.
man, when that nigga said adjacent to the goddamn, get on the goddamn ground. Put your goddamn hands on that nigga was.
Yeah, that's
Put
funny.
your goddamns in your motherfucking stomach.
Oh man, yeah. I
Nah,
love
that was one of those laughs I saw a couple weeks ago. I'm just like, yo, that's one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, that's just funny as hell.
Oh, you know what? Real quick, can I say this real quick? Speaking on music, did I get a chance to check out Killer Mike album?
I'm gonna listen to it today. Is it dope?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. It's different. It's one of those things where it's, I guess I would say, kind of messaging in the songs a little bit. But I like it. People went crazy on Andre's verse. 3000s.
They say he coming out with an album too. He works with an album.
I wasn't blown away by Andre's verse. I've heard shit that I listened to before, and I was like, see, I just wasn't, because everybody went crazy on it. I just wasn't blown away by it. But Andre, when he put something out, he only do something like twice a year. He gonna pop on somebody's album or something, somebody's track.
Shit, he ain't did nothing in a minute though.
He was on the Kanye verse that didn't make it out, but it got leaked.
Yeah, but they say he coming out with an album.
Mm-hmm.
I buy it.
Oh, and then what y'all real quick too, while we on the music side, how y'all feel about the Jim Jones and
I heard the Pusha T. I didn't really understand where he dissed Jim Jones, and then Jim Jones can't rap, so I heard his verse, and I'm like,
I was just like,
okay,
what happened?
Well, apparently it was
Pusha T made a song for like the Paris fashion show.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton. Pharrell's Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, his show thing out there. Yeah,
I guess it was supposed to be directed towards Jim Jones.
And then Jim Jones had to make a diss track.
A video. He made a video diss track, and it was just garbage.
Yeah, it's just not good.
Like you said, Jim can't rap though.
Yeah.
It's just I wasn't a big fan of nobody in that whole space. Is there some people that love Cam the fucking
you crazy?
death?
Cam cold, man.
All right.
You crazy,
Posh and Ice Spice and I'm not saying
I think mid 2000s Cam got crazy once he got famous and was wearing pink.
Yeah.
But Sex, Drugs, Entertainment Cam.
Oh yeah, that was
man, that first album hard as fuck. D-Rugs, nigga, D when he rapping as Drugs, man, nigga, that shit hard.
Yeah, I just
get a chance, listen to D-Rugs. That's one of the hardest rap songs of the 90s, bro. He rapping from the perspective of the drug man. Cam can rap, but he just got on that. I got that goofy, Luffy too. He got that bullshit in the mid 2000s. Yeah, but Cam was that nigga though. I fuck with Dipset though.
Since we speaking of him, I have to concur. Him and Mace is the funniest shit.
It is what it is.
I gotta watch that shit, man.
Ever in life.
It's the best, man.
I
gotta watch.
Then they got another one called SLOKS, I think is what it is. They got the Spanish version. Them niggas in there arguing about baseball, man. But it was like 3 Spanish dudes. Man, that shit was so funny, man.
But it's so funny, man. Because when Dale was talking about it, I was like, you know what? I kept seeing clips. But I'm like, let me actually
see clips all the time.
Them niggas are funny
as fuck, man.
I'm going to check it out.
Man, them niggas had one a day on the lazy. Man, that shit was funny. That shit was funny,
they funny, man.
Let me check it out. All right. All right, we go ahead and wrap up so we can do what we got to do so we can make it out there for your Lisa show. Mm-hmm. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back. Nope, we won't be back next Sunday.
Yeah. Following Sunday.
Is it? Yep, next Sunday it's going to the 4th. Yep, so we'll be back on the 9th. So we got another week off. Mm-hmm. We thank y'all for tuning in. We'll catch y'all in 2 weeks. Playboy, give them all your shits.
All right, man. At the end of the day, it's Playboy the DJ, Playboy DADJ. You can find me on Instagram, Playboy_James3. You can find me on Facebook under my government. If you know me, you know me.
They know you.
You can find me on TikTok, Playboy_James. I think it is. Or Playboy James, one of the two. I'll get it to you soon. Next show, I'll make sure I have everything intact.
This nigga been on the show for 8 years. Don't know what his handles is for 8 years.
Right. But like my dad said,
y'all know what it is.
You're right. Like my dad said, man, just be yourself before you be by yourself, man. You know, great show, y'all. Good time. I'm out.
All right, Dev, give them all your shit.
Listen, man, do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you like it or not. It's the real Big Dev 216 everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I was going to say one more thing. But yeah, when we back in 2 weeks, that'll be our show before we leave out going to Vegas. So
yes, sir.
Tune in. It'll be fun. We'll be having a good time. And then after that one, no show until after I'm married.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so all right, man. Tune in. We'll catch y'all in 2 weeks, man. For the people that will be out there in Vegas with us, man. You know, I think I saw Titan tuned in for a second over on Facebook. I know Pooh was over there. So for the people that will be out there with us on, for Vegas, man, we look forward to it. And again, we'll talk to y'all right before we go. It may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. And as long as you are here under the sun, live your life to the best of your motherfucking ability. I am DJ Brainstorm for you and on social media. That is DJ Brainstorm, the number 4, the letter
U. Her coochie pink, her booty old brown.
Ooh, I knew it, man. I knew that's where he was going. All right, y'all. We out here, y'all. Peace.
Peace.